just tell me what you feel. I want both of y'all to just rub on that open-handed and just tell me what you feel.
It's soft.
It's soft?
It feels really soft.
So we have a cotton backing here. Instead of the ones in the stores use synthetic fibers like rayon, you know, other different plastics on there. And a lot of women find this to be a very uncomfortable experience, right? So we talk to gynecologists, we talk to healthcare professionals, and they let us know that on average, a woman's flow is going to be anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters a day. And I got 55 milliliters, so I'm going to go a little bit above. And I'm actually going to take this and put it in this pad right here. We're going to get it here in this pad on here. And, you know, the ladies out there watching this, you know, if you have this much liquid in the pad, you know, obviously you've probably been unchanged.
You're spilling over.
The reason why, you know, while I'm showing the absorbency on these pads, right, is because it's very, very serious to women. And I'm explaining how serious it is. It's so serious that this pad right here works, and that they never have a mistake, or they don't want people to know that they actually on their cycle, is that they'll literally risk their lives. And I'm going to tell you why. They'll risk their lives because once this pad stops working for them, they'll start using this. This is a tampon. And on the back of the tampon box, it tells you they can get toxic shock syndrome from these right here, and it can literally take you out. It's a bacterial infection that just shuts down your entire body, all of your organs. And we have women that have died from that experience, toxic shock syndrome. And then all of the chemicals in here has direct, it's even on the inside, which is even worse because they're plugging up bacteria, you know, that's supposed to leave the body. They're plugging up the waste that's supposed to leave the body, and now it's trapped inside, damaging the womb, and women don't even know it, right? So I'm gonna show you why, you know, the effectiveness of our product, we don't even want a woman to ever risk her health or her life to use a tampon. And I'm gonna show you why. So after I just put 55 milliliters of water in this pad right here, you probably, I know you're the strongest out of all of us. I want you to put some pressure on that pad. Look at here. When I saw that, that's what made me as a man. Like I said, I didn't know anything about cycles, but I did know when this thing came up 100% dry, I was like, we're on to something. We on to something here. Because who doesn't want, you know, a dry experience? I'm going to show you, you know, kind of like pull behind the curtains on our product, what a lot of people or manufacturers won't tell you. And that's, I believe, like we don't have knowledge, we get damaged big time because we don't know what's going on. But I'm going to break this down. As you can see, you know, on this pad here, there is the leak guard protection right here, which keeps everything centered on the pad. And I'm going to break this down. We have complete transparency on our product, whereas the ones in the stores don't. They won't let you know what's in their pads because, you know, it's a lot of toxins in there. And as you can see here, you can feel that it's still dry, you know. There's no water on it or anything. I'm going to take this strip right here and sit it to the side because I'm going to explain this part later. Now, what the products in the stores, their absorbency system is made of literally trash. Okay?
Right.
They take trash out of the landfill and they stick it inside of the pad, and they have to use chlorine and other chemicals to get it clean. And now our women have to sit back on that. And now it's all direct access to their bloodstream. Now this is a polymer. This is a plant grade polymer. It holds over 300 times its weight in liquid. So that's what's keeping our women comfortable and dry. It's a plant grade, so it's very safe. And after I put 50 milliliters in there, you know, I almost got this cup over halfway full. I'm going to sit it in here, and we'll come back to it. Right now, this bottom layer, the ones in the stores, is complete plastic, heavy plastic. So what it's doing is trapping the body heat, the flow. Everything, urine, sweat is getting trapped in this pad, and now it's a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. Okay? And if you know anything about science, anytime bacteria is present, you'll be able to identify it by the sense of smell. Okay?
Exactly.
So you can see here, if I hold it in the light, you see all those holes? All those holes is for ventilation. So air always gets through here. So now, less bacteria build up and everything, just having a comfortable experience. And it's also biodegradable because we use a plant grade plastic, and you can see how easy I tore that. So that's a whole nother thing we get on how much these plastics, they change it over to plastic straws and things in the restaurants. So this is safe for the earth too. Now, here is the technology component to these pads, what really makes everything work and gives our women, a much comfortable experience. We use graphene. Graphene won a Nobel Prize in 2010, okay? And what graphene does is it kills bacteria on contact. So no aroma, no smells during that time, right? It also helps with cramping, okay? I believe you was telling me that you was having the cramping wasn't as bad, the flow wasn't as heavy.
No.
You was able to do some things that you normally wouldn't be able to do.
Normally the first 2 days I'm stuck to the bed with a heating pad.
Did you notice that too? And see, that's what's happening. For the first time in a woman's, I say period history, she's been able to feel better because now her body is in an actual healing environment. She never wore a pad with a therapeutic benefit. It's always only to keep the flow off the clothes. So now this right here, it keeps the heat off the core. It provides energy. It helps metabolism, immune system, all in this little strip right here. And it also has vibrational energy. Okay, not electricity, vibrational energy, and I'm gonna prove it to you. So I got this light right here. It's an LED light. It's not electricity, so don't be alarmed. It's not electricity, and what it does is it responds to energy. I'll put the top on it right here, and as you can see, let me put it in my hand. As you can see,
Did y'all see that?
Responds to the energy.
Definitely is black on.
Right here.
Did y'all see that?
Look at here. And that's what's happening when it comes in contact, especially when it's wet. Now I'm going to show you one other thing right here, why this what the power of this strip right here.
You said that's a LED light bulb?
This is an LED light bulb.
So it only responds to energy, not just electricity.
Correct.
Okay, good.
Correct. Yeah.
That was dope.
So
Did y'all see that?
I'm gonna pour this in here. Oh, y'all gotta see this. Right. I need to measure it off right. Okay. So watch this here. I'm gonna show you the power of our product. That's just regular water. You filled it up in your kitchen sink.
Exactly. Black on, brother.
What I'm gonna do is put some iodine in this water. I'm gonna put iodine in this water right here. And swirl it around so it mixes in with the water, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of our panty liners here, and this strip is contained in all of our products. As you can see, this is what the panty liner look right here. And most women who wear the panty liners, you can wear them every day for energy and just overall well-being. But it especially works good if they wear it about 7 days before they cycle, because a lot of women, ovulation, PMS, they're going through some problems, some issues there and challenges, and it helps with that. But all I need this panty liner for is just to pull the strip out right here, so I can show you the power of this strip. Remember I told you, graphene kills bacteria. So you got graphene graphite, carbon. Those are all filtration. So like in most water filters, there's a carbon in there. You run it through the carbon and it filters out the impurities. So I'm going to show you the power of this graphene strip right here. So this is the strip here, and I'm going to put it in the water here, and I'm going to swirl it around. Look at here. That's why I wanted to show you that.
Did y'all just see that?
The iodine in that water right there. They talk about, you know, the Black Panther movie, and they having that vibranium. You know, we got the graphene. We're a 100% black-owned company. We're the only ones in America that has this technology infused with sanitary napkins. Now, look at here. What happened to all of that water? It's all gone. That's in our moderate flow. So you can see the power of our product.
Wow.
Not only is it going to keep you dry, but it's also going to give you a health benefit, a therapeutic benefit as well. And I tell everybody, you know, it's a natural product. So, you know, some women within 30 minutes, they can tell the huge difference. Some women, it takes a little time to get in your system and everything. And but if you could think about, you know,